Well, all right. Hey, let's get started with another reading from Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. That's right. But first, you know what we do? We set the mood. That's right. Yeah, a little less energy today with that one. But hey, let's get started off right? A little, you can do soft energy sometimes, right? Okay. How about we'll start off with reading How Mrs. Fox Married Again. That's right. And this one's a two-parter. How Mrs. Fox Married Again. 1. There was once an old fox with 9 tails who wished to put his wife's affection to proof. He pretended to be dead and stretched himself under the bench quite stiff and never moved a joint. On which Miss Fox returned to her room and locked herself in, while her maid the cat stayed by the kitchen fire and attended to the cooking. When it became known that the old fox was dead, well, some suitors prepared to come forward, and presently the maid heard someone was knocking at the house door. She went and opened it, and there was a young fox who said, "What is she doing, Miss Cat? Is she sleeping or waking, or what is she at?" And the cat answered, "I am not asleep, I am quite wide awake. Perhaps you would know what I'm going to make. I'm melting some butter and warming some beer. Will it please you sit down and partake of my cheer?" "Oh, thank you, miss," said the fox. "And what is Mrs. Fox doing?" The maid answered, "She's sitting upstairs in her grief, and her eyes with her weeping are sore. From the narrow she gets no relief. Now poor old Mr. Fox is no more. But just you tell her, miss, that a young fox is come to woo her." "Oh, very well, young master," answered the cat. Up went the cat, pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat. She knocks at the door, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. "Miss Fox, are you there?" "Yes, yes, pussy dear. There's a suitor below. Shall I go tell him to go?" "What is he like?" asked Miss Fox. "He has 9 beautiful tails like dear Mr. Fox." "Oh, no," answered the cat. "He has only 1. "Then I won't have him," said Mrs. Fox. So the cat went downstairs and sent the suitor away. Soon there was another knock at the door, and it was another fox come to woo. He had 2 tails, but he met with no better success than the first. Then there arrived more foxes, one after another, each with 1 more tail than the last. But they were all dismissed, until there came one with 9 tails, like old Mr. Fox. And when the widow heard that, she cried full of joy to the cat, "Now open the door and window wide, and turn old Mr. Fox outside." But before they could do so, up jumped Mr. Fox from under the bench, and cudgeled the whole pack, driving them with Mrs. Fox out of the house. 2. When old Mr. Fox died, there came a wolf to woo, and he knocked at the door, and the cat opened to him, and made her a bow, and said, "Good day, Miss Cat, so briskly and gay. How is it that you alone, that alone you stay? And what is it you cook today?" And the cat answered, "Bread so white and milk so sweet. Will it please you to sit and eat?" "Well, thank you very much, Miss Cat," answered the wolf. "But is Mrs. Fox at home?" And then the cat said, "She's sitting upstairs in her grief, and her eyes with her weeping are sore. From her sorrow she gets no relief. Now poor Mr. Fox is no more." And the wolf answered, "Won't she take another spouse to protect her and her house?" Up went the cat, pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat. She knocks at the door, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat. "Mrs. Fox, are you there?" "Yes, yes, pussy dear. There's a suitor below, shall I tell him to go? But Mrs. Fox asked, has the gentleman red breeches and a sharp nose? No, answered the cat. Then I won't have him, said Mrs. Fox. And after the wolf was sent away, there came a dog, a stag, a hare, a bear, a lion, and several other wild animals. But they all of them lacked the good endowments possessed by the late Mr. Fox, and so that the cat had to send them away. At last came a young fox, and Mrs. Fox inquired whether he had red breeches and a sharp nose. Yes, he has, said the cat. Then I will have him, said Mrs. Fox, and bade the cat make ready the wedding feast. Now, cat, sweep the parlors and bustle about, and open the window, turn Mr. Fox out. Then if you fancied for anything nice, just manage to catch yourself a few mice. You may eat them alone, I do not want one. So she was married to young Master Fox with much dancing and rejoicing, and for anything I have heard to the contrary, they may still be dancing. And that has been the two-part story of How Mrs. Fox Married Again from Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. Hey, I got an affiliate link for this down in the description there. Just give it a click if you want to support the channel or own your own copy. I much appreciate it. And let's take us out. A little bit of song, a little bit of harp. That's right. All right, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Let me know if you did down in the comments, or if you didn't, that's fine too. But I hope you come back for some more of Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. There's plenty more to tell. Look at that. We got a whole inch of telling to do, maybe inch and a half. That's right. Anyway, kiss to the missus, tip of the cap to your old cats. There.